Hbar is starting a new partnership and has already signaled an upcoming pump. And what's next? We'll answer those questions and cover the latest Hbar news in today's video. Welcome back to the Crypto Intel channel. If you enjoy staying up to date with everything around Hbar, please give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That way you'll never miss updates, price predictions, and market analysis. So let's dive in. Right now, it feels like the market is only beginning to realize what's actually happening with Hbar. The crazy part? Most investors still haven't fully priced in the scale of the fundamental progress happening behind the scenes, yet the price has already started responding. And if crypto history has taught us anything, it's that moments like these often mark the beginning of much bigger moves. What's even more interesting is that people are still asking the wrong question. Instead of asking, how far could Hbar go? Most are asking, did I already miss it? Historically, that's exactly the kind of question people start asking after a large portion of the rally has already happened. That's why the real focus today shouldn't just be why Hbar is moving. The real question is, how much further can this momentum carry it? As of July 2nd, 2026, several major catalysts are supporting Hbar's recent strength. First, the market is gradually rotating back toward infrastructure projects. After months of meme coins dominating headlines and high-risk speculation grabbing all the attention, investors are beginning to shift their focus back toward blockchains that actually solve real-world problems. Hedera continues to stand out as one of the leading enterprise blockchain networks thanks to its governance model, business-first approach, and growing ecosystem. Second, positive developments around Hedera just keep coming. The project continues expanding across enterprise solutions, AI-related infrastructure, real-world asset tokenization, and initiatives connected to the legal context protocol. None of these announcements guarantee an immediate price explosion, but every new development strengthens the long-term investment story behind Hbar. There's another reason the market is starting to pay attention. The technical picture has quietly been improving for weeks. After an extended period of consolidation, buyers are gradually becoming more active. Trading volume is slowly increasing, volatility is beginning to expand, and historically, these kinds of changes often show up before stronger trends begin. Looking at the daily chart, RSI remains at healthy levels and still doesn't suggest extreme overbought conditions. That means there's plenty of room for additional upside if buying momentum continues building. MACD is also recovering after months of bearish pressure. Selling momentum has weakened considerably, and the indicator is beginning to support the idea that market structure is slowly shifting back toward the bulls. Does that mean price will go straight up? Absolutely not. Healthy markets always experience pullbacks, but compared to where Hbar was just a few weeks ago, the technical picture looks significantly stronger. Now let's answer the question everyone came here for. How much higher can Hbar go? If buyers can successfully reclaim and hold above the 0.11 to 0.12 range, that would likely confirm that the long accumulation phase is finally ending. Under that scenario, the first major upside target would likely be around the 0.14 to 0.16 zone. If overall market conditions continue improving, the next target could extend toward the 0.18 to 0.22 range. And if the second half of 2026 delivers the full-blown altcoin season that many analysts are expecting, combined with continued enterprise adoption, growing institutional demand, more real-world asset tokenization, and ongoing ecosystem expansion, then significantly higher price levels could eventually come into play. Of course, none of these outcomes are guaranteed. Crypto remains one of the most volatile asset classes in the world, and every bullish scenario still depends on Bitcoin, liquidity, macroeconomic conditions, and overall market sentiment. So why is Hbar suddenly getting so much attention? Because the market is slowly shifting away from pure hype and back toward actual utility. Investors are beginning to recognize projects that already have real enterprise adoption instead of simply chasing the latest trend. That's exactly where Hedera continues separating itself from much of the competition. The network keeps expanding its enterprise infrastructure. The ecosystem continues growing. New developers keep joining. More real-world use cases are being built. And all of this is happening before retail investors have fully returned. It's also important to remember the risks. Crypto is still extremely volatile. Any significant weakness in Bitcoin could temporarily slow down the momentum across the entire altcoin market, including Hbar. That's why short-term corrections shouldn't be viewed as signs that the long-term trend is broken. They're simply part of how healthy bull markets develop. When you zoom out, it becomes clear that Hbar's long-term value won't be determined by chart patterns alone. The real drivers will be enterprise adoption, network activity, developer growth, real-world asset tokenization, institutional participation, and ecosystem expansion. Across nearly all of those categories, Hedera continues moving in the right direction. To wrap everything up, as of July 2nd, 2026, Hbar's recent price strength doesn't look like a random pump. It's being supported by improving fundamentals, a healthier technical structure, growing enterprise adoption, and renewed investor interest in infrastructure-focused blockchain projects. If these trends continue, today's rally could end up being only the opening chapter of a much larger move. That doesn't mean Hbar will climb in a straight line. There will almost certainly be pullbacks along the way. But if crypto history repeats itself once again, a few months from now, people probably won't be asking why Hbar is going up. They'll be asking themselves a much tougher question. Why didn't I pay attention when the opportunity was right in front of me? Your plans, hopes, and expectations are for it. The best and most engaging comment will be featured in the next video. Just a reminder, friends, informational and news videos are posted on the channel every day, so you won't get bored here. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you're always up to date on all the latest news. And if you liked this video, please support me with a like. Your like is my motivation. Thanks to everyone for watching, and see you next time.